Hello everyone. In this video, I will talk about the reality business, chapter 7 from part 2, the advance of surveillance capitalism. The author introduces the concept of prediction imperative, which is the necessity to predict behavior with more certainty, with quantity and quality of data. Hence, the economy of scale and scope depend on the depth and range of real-world data collected. Processes to direct one's behavior was created under the economy of action. An example of this is the Internet of Things. She claims this started 60 years ago when R. Stuart Mackay invented telemetry to study unrestrained uncooperative animals in inaccessible regions. In 2014, a team of University of Washington researchers announced a super GPS assembled from municipal surveillance cameras. Later, from MIT Media Lab came the ideas and tools to be used for data mining and wearable technologies. They found listen tree with many sensors, sensor fibers, sensor tape, stickers, among others. Their next challenge was to make meaningful analysis. The technology community calls dark data, which are unstructured, as the unknown unknown that threatens the financial promise of the Internet of Things. Machine intelligence is at rescue here. Zuboff also criticizes the lack of policy when it comes to surveillance. Computer-mediated transactions enable observing behavior and write contracts on it. Automobile insurers benefit from vehicle monitoring systems to monitor and enforce policyholder behavior, thus minimizing uncertainty and risks. And IoT's true value depends on this. Zuboff refers the fictional writer Herman Kahn, who characterized this future as a 21st century nightmare. But this is seen as a progress report on surveillance capitalism's latest triumphs. The uncontract, as Zuboff calls it, is a feature of behavioral modification and replace society with machine action. This phase shift of senses being everywhere is projected as inevitable. She comments this is a utopia, just like Marx's claim of the victory of proletariat that was conceived as inevitable. When data are transmitted, visualized, and monetized, machine learning and IoT become indispensable. Zuboff argues that this inevitability is an escape from responsibility, a fraud to make people feel helpless in a world of robotized interface. Inevitabilism precludes choice and voluntary participation. It leaves no room for human will. All these features come to one place, smart city, with even the support of governments. The inevitability, the helplessness are all a big fancy show for people to forget to ask the questions: who knows, who decides? So, in conclusion, the chapter shows how surveillance capitalists use the collected data to predict human behavior and sell these predictions and to influence human action. The idea of tech is inevitable is utopian since men made it, so they can change it. But will they do it? Or with the emergence of surveillance technology, have humans lost our agency? Thank you for listening to this.